What's happening? T subs and T squad. So, shit. I almost said Love and Marriage Huntsville. It ain't that. Ooh, excuse me, girl. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Right? I get filthy when the liquor get into me. I've been thinking. I've been thinking. Shout out to B. Um, Love, Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion Season 3. I'm combining both episodes 5 and 6 together. I didn't do 5 last week because I was still in Virginia. And so that's why y'all didn't get that. But I just saw episode 6. So I'm putting both of them together. It's not going to be much for episode 5 because not much happened on episode 5. I'm just going to go on ahead and give y'all the takeaways from episode 5, then give y'all episode 6, and everything going to be good. So this part is season 3, episode 5, Under Pressure. So Chrissy and Mammy Jones finally talk. I'm here for it, but to be honest with y'all, I feel like we've been here before. I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like we've seen plenty of other scenes where they have lightweight talked about their relationship, talked about how things went, talked about how each other felt, and so on and so forth. But I will accept it. You know what I'm saying? For the family reunion, I will accept it. The both of them was able to come to some sort of common ground and common resolution with each other. And at the end of the day, that's all that we can ask for. So shout out to the both of them for being able to come on camera and talk about their issues and about their differences or whatever the case may be. And hopefully this time it'll stick. Moving on, damn it. So Amara and the Derby finally talk and clear the air. Listen to me. MJ, Derby, we don't give a flying hell about y'all relationship. We really don't. We only saw it for one season on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So the general public is not that heavily invested on y'all relationship, nor are we heavily invested on whether y'all made it or not. We just don't. But because this is a real thing that happened between you guys, I do appreciate the conversation that was had amongst y'all two. Hopefully, now y'all can just be cool with each other, and it is what it is. Amara was never your one, Derby, and I hope you know that. I already see that Amara knows that Derby was not the one. So hopefully y'all can just be friends, be cordial. Yeah, y'all did what y'all did, but it was what it was. And now the both of you guys are moving on with y'all lives. I hope that happens for y'all. Moving on. Um, Shakana fat sloppy ass show up for what I don't the fuck know. And Lyrica speaks to her and she gives Lyrica the cold shoulder. Now, a lot of people feel like I got a problem with Lyrica. I really don't. The only issue that I got with Lyrica is the same issue that I got with Mellow Muppet. And that's the passive aggressive shit. Say what you mean and mean what the fuck you say. Other than that, I don't have no issue with Lyrica. And to be real with y'all, I don't understand um the fat sloppy asses, aka Shakana. I don't understand her issue with Lyrica. It makes no sense to me. Don't get me wrong. Fine. You can have your feelings so far as it comes to Instagram. But is it that damn serious? And this shit happened, what, 2, 3 years ago? Why should it matter now? That's my whole issue with the sloppy fat ass. Her dented up rhinoceros shaped ass. Like, girl, don't look. Moving on. Because I'm not about to make this long. So Shakana fat, sloppy, white dinnerist, dented up, nasi, rhinoceros dented up shaped ass. Um, Talks about the situation with Lyrica, and the whole situation was dealing with an unfollow on Instagram. So apparently, to let to let the fat rhinoceros dented up shape ass bitch tell it, Lyrica came to her and said, "Hey girl, do you mind promoting my song on Instagram?" And Shakana did. And apparently, to Shakana, Lyrica wasn't following her when that happened, and she did that, and then that made her feel away. Like, I don't understand Shakana's purpose. I don't understand what she's here to do. I don't understand why she had to be here. I don't understand the beef between her and Lyrica because it happened so long ago. And to be honest with you, you're not right for her brand. You're not. Look at what you got going on between her, Clifford Harris, and Tamika. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a beef, but whatever. Because be clear, I don't always see it for Lyrica. I don't dislike Lyrica. I don't hate her or whatever the case may be. But I do feel like she also carries a lot of passive aggressive, throw the rock out her hand type of shit like that. But I don't dislike her either. You know what I mean? I whatever. So, cause I'm done with that. So Jen talks to Presher with a PH about one of the big wedding and the wedding that she wants to let the both of them tell it. It's gonna cost over $250,000. $250,000. And he tells and he tells her unless she wants to go to the courthouse, she can forget it. She would just stay his fiance. And that's the end of that episode. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. I agree with Fresher with a PH. I do. Yes, he has a song with Remy Ma, but so what? People had to remind me of that. And when they reminded me of that, I remembered. So because of that, I know everybody else feel the same way. I don't feel like he's getting that much residuals from that shit. And not to mention, I do agree with him. The pandemic just happened. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on, plus y'all got kids. It would be foolish for him to just shell out $150,000 for a wedding just to make you feel happy. That's stupid. I'm on his side with that. The pandemic just happened. Not too many people know about him. Not too many people know that he's an artist like that. So why would he shell out that type of money? Not to mention, Love and Hip Hop New York is canceled. Y'all hoes been canceled since 2020. We're now in 2023, and you should be happy that y'all got an invite to the family reunion. So I do understand his plight. It's like at the end of the day, if he decides to leave, as many broke niggas that you trying to call him, your ass is gonna be just as broke. Cause you don't work, you don't do shit. He's paying all the bills. He's paying all the bills. He's taking care of you, himself, and y'all children. I get it. I get it. More than likely, Love and Hip Hop is the biggest check he's seen since that song he did with Remy Ma. And you sitting over here wanting him to shell out all of this money. I'm on his side. I am. You can have a listen. A lot of my homegirls had weddings for like 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, $50,000. But they came out just as exquisite as if Kim K had a wedding, or Jennifer Lopez had a wedding, or Beyonce had a wedding. Like it looked just as extravagant. It was just as big of a deal. Like you don't have to have $250,000 wedding. You don't gotta have it. You really don't, Jen. Jen, listen. I want to be on your side, but I can't because you sound stupid. Don't nobody know Fresher like that. I live here in New York. I've been in New York for 4 years. And I don't hear no real niggas bumping your bumping your fiance. I don't hear no real niggas bumping him. So he's doing the best he can. Meet him halfway. Or you could shell out and spell out half, meet him halfway with the wedding. I mean, I'm just saying. That's the end of that. Now we getting down to that's the end of that. Now we getting down to season 3, episode 6, Pride Aside and Enjoy the Ride. So Alexis and Scrap, but a relationship. Listen, Alexis, I don't know what it is with you. It seems like when you get with a nigga on Love and Hip Hop, or you get with a rapper or somebody that's dealing with the rap game, period, allegedly you want to get pregnant by him because allegedly you're pregnant with Scrap's baby. I don't know how true that is. Alexis, you need to find a better choice of men. And don't get me wrong, I like Scrap DeLeon. I feel like he's a fun dude. I have zero issues with him. But at the same time, he's a player. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I feel like, yeah, you got pregnant and you got what you wanted, but he don't want your ass like that, and he made that perfectly clear. Yeah, he came by himself, but he planned on leaving with somebody. He don't want no relationship. He not looking for nothing serious. He not looking for no long term nothing. He not looking for a wife. He not looking for anything. And it just seemed like you always pick niggas that don't want you for the long run to have a baby by. Allegedly. Because allegedly you're pregnant with this man baby. You so damn stupid and simple and naive and backwards and dizzy and delayed, ran through, just willing to have a nigga baby by any means necessary. Like, goddamn. You couldn't even wear a condom with this nigga. He not your nigga. He not your boyfriend. He not your husband. You couldn't even wear a condom with this nigga. And you wonder why the general public feel the way they feel about you. Whatever. Do what you do, sis. It ain't me. Do what you do. So Jen telling the ladies about her argument with Fresher with a PH. Jen, you are pathetic. And I said this back in 2020. You're pathetic. The only thing you got to show for yourself is being Fresher with a PH baby man and being his girlfriend. Like, you want so bad to prove that your man got money, but he's up here proving that y'all don't. Y'all ain't got the money like that. You don't. You want to be validated so bad by his riches, but but see, that's why I say it's always important for y'all women to get up and get out and get y'all damn own. Fuck what your man got. What do you got? I mean, I like my daddy had his own business. My daddy had his own cleaning service business. But my mama still went out and got her goddamn own. Even though my daddy did what he did, my mama wanted her own. Like that's where I'm coming from with it. I was raised by old school. And my mama didn't depend on my daddy for a damn thing. If she did, she wouldn't have worked her own damn job. She wouldn't have did that. That be my thing with y'all. It's nothing wrong with getting up and getting out and getting your damn own. Why can't you go? Listen, if you want a $250 wedding, he could put in 150. You could put in 150. But you can't do that because you depended on him to do every damn thing. Stupid. Moving on. Um, Scrap DeLeon and Chaotic, for that matter, agreed with Scrap. I'm gonna be real. I mean, agreed with Fresher with a PH. And I'm gonna be real. I agree. Y'all don't have the money like that. So y'all can just pull a trash can in and felony scenes and go round there to the courthouse and just get a goddamn marriage certificate. The both of y'all can sign it. You can wait, okay, until he makes enough money, or you can get a goddamn job and shell out your damn ducats with his, and then you can have the wedding you want. See, the thing about it is, Jen, Presher is doing the best that he can with what he got. You don't work. So all y'all have is his income. Love and Hip Hop New York season 10 ran its course in 2020. We're now in 2023. The song that he had with Remy Ma ran in 2020. We're now in 2023. Again, I live in West Hempstead, New York, Long Island, New York. I don't hear no niggas talking about I'm playing the new Fresher song. I don't hear that shit. Nobody knows him. I got fans, excuse me, supporters that live in New York that never heard of him until this show. So you sound stupid. But whatever, do what you do, Jen. Fine. Um, so Mariah Lynn talks to fat sloppy ass about the issue between her and Lyrica. Like I said, ain't no issue between her and Lyrica. Lyrica damn sure didn't think it was an issue because if she did, she wouldn't have tried to shake her hand. So I hear you, Mariah Lynn, but nah, nah, nah. Moving on. So Fat Sloppy Ass is hosting a pool party for Spice. Moving on. Manny Jones letting us know, and Chrissy for that matter, that she dating a new tenderoni. Yes, got look, I'm here for it. I am. Y'all know Mammy Jones is my most favorite mama from Love and Hip Hop franchise, period. She is my most favorite. I love her down, and I'm not mad at her for getting a little young tenderoni. Yes, God, Mammy Joyce. Yes, God, Mammy Jones. Do what you do. If you want to rob the cradle, rob it. It is what it is. And so Spice comes down to the party and she tells Mariah Lynn that all she wants for her birthday is for her and Carly dead to get on a good page. Put a pin on it. So Carly dead comes and she tries to apologize to Mariah Lynn for what happened. But Mariah Lynn is not in the place to accept her apology. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of people like to give Mariah Lynn a lot, and I get it. But I'm totally on Mariah Lynn's side because I hate when a person gives an apology and they want to start it off with, if I did anything to make you feel away, I apologize. That's not an apology. Obviously, you know you've done something because I feel away. So don't say if. I'm on her side with that. You want to start off by addressing everybody, but Mariah Lynn was the only one that you snuck. I was on her side with that. If you genuinely wanted to come to her with an apology, you'd have said, listen, Mariah Lynn, no excuses for me. What I did was wrong. And I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. What happened between us was not that damn serious, and I didn't have to take it to that point. I apologize. That's a real apology. Not if I done anything to offend you or if I said anything to make you feel away, I'll apologize. No, that's not an apology. And I agree with everybody. You doing that made you out to be a victim. And you tried to use, well, I was bullied growing up as an excuse. I wasn't bullied growing up. I wasn't. But did niggas talk shit? Yeah. But I'm friends with them niggas to this day as an adult. We're friends with each other. But see, we was young then. Y'all are adults now. So there's no need for you to say that. I don't feel like Mariah Lynn would have ever jumped on you or jumped to do this or jumped to do that. I don't buy that. So you need to apologize. You need to be held accountable. You need to take responsibility. No excuses, Mariah Lynn. You didn't do nothing to me. Tokyo did. And I shouldn't have jumped on you. And that's another thing. It would be one thing if you would have jumped on Tokyo and then you jumped on Mariah Lynn for what she said. You didn't even do that. You didn't jump on Tokyo because you knew you couldn't fight her, but you're going to jump on Mariah Lynn. Girl, bye. Moving on. You don't get no street cred for that. Moving on. So Carly tries to apologize to Mariah Lynn, and Mariah Lynn doesn't accept her apology. I said that. I'm on Mariah Lynn's side. You didn't take no accountability. None. And I'm on Mariah Lynn's side. Bitch, fuck you and your dry ass apology. You and your apology can rot on the fourth layer of hell for all I care. Because it ain't genuine, it ain't backed up by nothing, and it just is what it is. I'm on Mariah Lynn's side. I am. And I know a lot of people like to give Mariah Lynn a lot, but I'm on her side when it comes to Carly. I am. Fuck her damn apology. Move on. So Tierra Maurice talked to fat sloppy ass about what Chrissy told her. Let me tell y'all something. Because I know a lot of people like to give Chrissy a lot because of what happened on season 2 of Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm on Chrissy's side with this. Like, that sloppy ass, this is my issue with you. You said the shit to Chrissy way before you sat down and had the conversation with Tierra Marie and Mariah Lynn. You tried to say, oh, well, yeah, I set up with you and I talked about it with you. No, 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 no. We not talking about that. You was talking shit way before that shit happened. And you was being funny way before that shit happened. And I understood where Tierra Marie was coming from. I do. It's like at the end of the day, yeah, me and you may have had that conversation then, but you was talking shit and trying to throw shade way before you sat down with me and Nikki Baby to have that conversation. You kept trying to make it seem like you weren't being shady, but you was. You was being shady when you said that shit to Chrissy, and you didn't think Chrissy was gonna run back and tell it to Tierra. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Had Chrissy decided to whoop your goddamn ass, I wouldn't have been mad for it. I wouldn't have. Just look, you know what? I don't know what Shekinah's purpose was. I don't know why they felt like she needed to be a part of this, but I'm sick of seeing Shekinah. I am. She came up here and started a whole bunch of drama that didn't need to be started. I'm just gonna be real. Even when it came down between her and Lyrica, it won't that damn deep. It was years ago. To let the both of y'all tell it, it was years ago. Why is you still holding on to that? And be clear, you're not right for her brand. Bitch, you're not even right for your own damn brand. You acting like she told a damn lie. I mean, it is what you're messy. You're just like Carly. You're not as bad as Carly, but you're just like Carly. You're just as messy as her. And I don't dislike Lyrica. I don't dislike Lyrica. But Lyrica has her ways. I'm not mad at Lyrica for trying to tear your ass up. I'm not. I'm just I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. You had the opportunity to just let it rock and to shake her hand. She trying to be cool. You could have just extended the olive branch and be cool, but you didn't. So hey, whatever. Um, I again, I was here for Chrissy for stepping up. You decided to make it a thing in front of everybody and want to say who said this and who said that. And I'm not mad at Chrissy for saying, bitch, I said it. Now what? I said it. And I was with Chrissy. It's not a big deal, but you made it a big deal. You decided to ask who said this, that, and the third in front of everybody. So she stepped and said it. Bitch, I said it. Now what? I was on Chrissy's side. And if Chrissy had a whooped your ass, I wouldn't have been mad at it. Because you decided to make it a thing. You just should have never said nothing at all. If Tiara is your friend, why throw that type of shade? If you cool with Tiara, why throw that type of shade? You fat fuck. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to get y'all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about episode 5 and episode 6. I see it for this season. We're gonna see how the rest of the season goes, but I do see it for this season. I'm down for it. It looked like next week Chrissy and Mary Jones finna get into it. I hope not. I really do. I hope not. Like they just got over their issues. I hope they continue to be over their issues, but we're gonna see. Uh, is that all? Yeah, pretty much all. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Let me know what y'all thought about episode 5. Oh, wait a minute. Chaotic. Chaotic. Her name is Tiara, not Taina, Ta, Ta, Tamina, whatever the hell you was trying to call Tiara. That's not her name. Her name is Tiara Marie. Don't do that, Chaotic, because you know Tiara. You know that ain't her damn name, Chaotic. All right? Don't get mad because she not playing any of your bullshit. Okay? That's the only reason why you did that. You know her damn name. Her name is not Susan. So show some damn respect. Anyway, shout out to Whitney Houston. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about episode 5 and episode 6. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.